Are you confused with the placement of your Lagnesh? Do you think your Lagnesh is well placed, or do you think it is badly placed? It is afflicted, it is in the debilitation, it's starting your ascendant or your ascendant Lord after doing so many analysis, so much research, and you're like confused. Okay, this planet is here, what will happen? This will be there, that will happen, this can happen, that will happen. What will happen in the Dasha? Well, I have some shortcuts for you. 10 shortcuts I've listed by which you can actually identify if your Lagnesh is badly placed. Okay, you may have these indications, but it does not mean that these indications are just because your Lagnesh is badly placed. Everybody will have 2 or 3 of this, okay? Maybe even 4. But if you have 5, 6 or 7 or 8 or maybe all of the 10, then it is most likely that your Lagnesh is certainly in a bad dignity. Even if it is well placed, it's in a difficult house, and or if it's in a good house, it is in a difficult sign. Which means, you have to really work on yourself, get some discipline, get fixed up, get good guidance on your life, because the Lagnesh is a very important planet. The Lagna Lord is one of the most important planets in the chart. The number one thing is, this is the easiest way to identify if your Lagnesh is well placed or not. This is like the sum total of all these 10 criterias, all right? First point is, you say and you don't do things. So for example, you just casually say something, you meet your friend, yeah, we will meet next week event or in some wedding or somewhere, and you have some talk regarding your business or your job or something, and that person tells you, okay, nice, send me an email in the upcoming week, maybe I can help you, or maybe we can do some collab together or something which can be beneficial to you and me, or it could be anything, you say something casually. So you tell it, and when it comes to telling, you are master. You just keep speaking things, but you never implement. You don't, nor do you feel the need to implement. You discard them altogether, all right? If you have this habit, then make sure that you speak less, you commit less, because the more you do this, this will spoil your Lagna Lord and your sun also. If you have this problem, then please under promise and always try to over deliver rather than over promising and under delivering. Okay, very bad. Now, second thing is, you procrastinate always. Procrastination, and then you are always giving excuses. So you say, okay, I will do this, but then due to some reason you don't do it, or you feel, okay, I said I will do it, but maybe I can do it later. So if you are doing this, then also your Lagnesh is very badly placed. Somehow you don't have that willpower to actually come and do. In the first case, you don't even have any willpower, okay? Number 3, you do not feel the need to do any planning, okay? Failing to plan is planning to fail. So if you don't plan your life properly, then you need to understand that there are a lot of hours, minutes, seconds in your life which you will waste without even knowing. So planning is very important. But if you feel, oh, let things be the way it is, why to plan, why to waste so much time, why to do this, why to do that, yeah, let life go on. Well, if that is what you think, then there's a serious problem, because you are not going to know where your time is going, where you are wasting your time. Number 4, this is especially for managers and leaders. You cannot delegate things. If you have problem delegating, see, because delegating requires a very vital skill, is to identify who can do what, okay? Whom can you delegate what, okay? So if you do not have that skill, then you have to cultivate that, okay? Otherwise, life will become tougher and tougher, because you only have 24 hours, okay? Then we have number 5, you love to be pessimistic. What will happen to India? What will happen to USA? What will happen to my company? What will happen to my marriage? I will never get married. I will never have a good career. I will never have children. I will never have followers. I will never have subscribers. I will never have this, a car. I will never have a home. I will never have this. I will never have that. Oh my God. No, everybody is pessimistic to some extent, Everybody. There's nobody who is not. But if this is becoming perpetually like a character trait, that whenever you open your mouth, you are just speaking negative things, then people will call you a pessimist, and that's not good. So if that is happening, your Lagnesh is in trouble. Number 6, you're very bad with money and resources. This is like number 1. This is also another way to easily identify, okay, where is your Lagnesh, what is it doing, is it good or bad? So if you cannot handle money properly, see, because why do I say money? Not because you should become a millionaire or a billionaire. No, I don't say that because of that. But the reason is money is a way of control. Okay. Money is a way by which you can get things done. So when you say I'm bad with money, you are essentially saying I'm bad with resources. Okay. You are bad with your own money. You are even worse with other person's money. And number seven is a culmination of all this actually. So when you do all this, what happens? Then number 7 happens, which is nobody trusts you. Okay, you are speaking lies, or you are giving commitments, but you are not fulfilling. You are over promising, under delivering. You are being irresponsible. You don't do your duty properly, and then what happens? Nobody trusts you. Okay, why do people don't trust you? Because they know you just blabber and you never do what you said. Okay, so why should they trust you indeed? Okay. Number 8, you exaggerate problems. Okay, this is very important because many times life will throw problems, and mostly life will throw problems at you. But a good Lagna Lord person will always know the reality of the problems, and he or she will calculate, okay, this is my problem, these are my resources, how should I handle it? But if you have a bad Lagnesh, you will always show as if you have the worst problem in the entire universe. Okay, your problems are bigger than the problems of, the presidents or prime ministers of different countries, so your problem, like, there could be serious problems, of course, but some petty problems, okay, you will exaggerate them as if like it's the end of the world. Okay, and everybody can see that you are just bluffing. All right, so therefore please exaggerate problems, but be in a limit. 9, you generalize things and people. Oh, all Biharis are like this, all Punjabis are like this, all Gujaratis are like this, all white people are like this, all black people are like this, all Koreans are like this, all Germans are like this. Okay, this place is like this place is like. So why this happens is because your vision is so narrow-minded that you take selective experiences and you put a label on everything else. Okay, like some people, some communities, they may have some habits which are not that great. But does it mean that every other person in the community has it? Well, certainly not. But because of a bad Lagnesh, because of your mindset, you may feel, oh, yeah, everybody is like this actually. Okay. Number 10, you cannot change your opinion. You believe something and then somebody proves it to you that, hey, my dear sir, my dear madam, that what you are thinking or believing or speaking or accusing, or who you are accusing, is not correct. Please don't do it. Look, this is the proof, this is the evidence. You are just bluffing, you are speaking nonsense. Please stop it. So even when somebody gives you some genuine proof or explanation, you don't accept it. Why? Because your vision has become so narrow. So basically what happens? What does these pointers suggest?